Wulf Batsy number 6 by Bryan Baugh and Horace H Hoover, issue number 1 by Fabrizio Aiello, both published by Alterna Comics in 2022. Greetings, friends. I recently got several issues from either the fall or winter campaign of Alterna Comics via Indiegogo, and these are a few of the issues that I received several weeks back, so I thought I would do a video on these two issues in particular. On the right, we have Horace Hoover by Fabrizio Aiello. Now, this is issue number 1 in a 5-issue limited series. And on the left, we have Bryan Baugh's Wulf Batsy, issue number 6. First off, let's take a look at Horace Hoover. Now, this is art and story by Fabrizio Aiello. And as it says on the cover here, which is great, by the way, I just love this art, both on the cover and the interior. New York City's greatest space-time occult detective vacuum. Yes, you heard that right, folks. That is Horace H Hoover, issue number 1. As we see, the interiors are in color. A fantastic splash page opener for Horace H Hoover, The Smoke Man Rises. It's a nice little introduction. This is Horace Hoover living in this apartment complex, and he comes to the aid of a little girl who is being accosted by some kind of a hideous monster. I think they did a great job with the colors. It really works well. Very, very sharp. And once again, I love this art. I think Fabrizio Aiello is quite the artist. Very impressive. I don't want to give away the story, folks. I do recommend that you check out Alterna Comics and pick up this issue number 1. And here's the second story, A Traitor, a Mystery, and a Fork. So here we have Horace with his two pals. They go on this insane adventure. Very nice. And once again, spoiler free, folks. I highly recommend this, so I'm going to leave the last few pages for your own eyes. Mosey on over to Alterna Comics and pick up a copy. A very nice opener for the Horace H Hoover series. Next up, we have Wulf Batsy, issue number 6. Art and story by Bryan Baugh. Now, Wulf Batsy goes back at least 20 years. These stories, as we will see on the interior, were from the early 2000s. Fantastic cover, new cover art by Baugh. This engaging story pits Wulf, Batsy, and their new ally, Bill Bucklebones, against Professor von Zagzag and his race of monstro sapiens. The interior art is all black and white, which is fine by me. It looks great. I think Baugh does a fantastic job with these characters. And as you can see here, Wulf Batsy by Bryan Baugh, 2001 to 2003. Bizarre Experiments Part 4. One thing about Baugh's work that I really like is that, for me, I think it harkens back to some of the better underground comics from the 70s and 80s. It just has that kind of feel to it. Wulf Batsy is definitely recommended for mature readers. It's not particularly for kids. I mean, there's no nudity, for example, but it's pretty suggestive. There's definitely a lot of titillation. See-through lingerie, if you will. So you know where that's going. It's pretty steamy with the Batsy character. Nice work here. Very well done. Very atmospheric. This giant eye creature is just amazing. And of course, Wulf is battling the eye creature. Now, I don't want to give away any spoilers on this, so I'm going to skip a few pages. As you can see, the art is very consistent and good throughout. I highly recommend that you get the first 5 issues published by Alterna Comics. It's possible you could find the collected works, for instance, on eBay, but you're going to pay a lot more. Let me just put it that way. They're not easy to find. You'll be paying $2, $1.50, $2 per comic book if you buy them on Alterna. So 6 issues are going to run you $12. 6 issues, folks. I mean, come on. That is the way to go. Very classic style there from Baugh. You can see there, this is to me, it just has that underground vibe once again, and I love it. One thing I love about these issues too is that at the end, Bryan Baugh's got like these fake novelty ad pages, of course, which we all knew and loved in Marvel Comics and so forth, and Famous Monsters and all that stuff. So you've got Captain Bloodclot's famous novelties. Invite your friends over for a haunting. The legendary Gale House Ghoul is offering you the power of scary sounds. Get your Halloween horror record right there for only $1. Yes, we're hiring sexy female assistants for a major archaeology expedition to study cursed mummy tombs. Check that out. Yeah, I dig the hell out of this stuff, man. And of course, get your alien eye creature. He's 7 foot tall. Only $2. Celebrity barf bags. Ah, jeez Louise. That is sick. Amazing new book. The horrifying true story of the sheep-eating zombie. Corpse Espondents. Send your letters to wolfandbatsycomic@gmail.com. There we go. And that finishes off issue number 6 of Wulf and Batsy. Pretty much spoiler free, because I highly recommend that you get on over to Alterna Comics and pick up the first 6 issues, folks. As I said before, you see here they're $1.98. So you're going to pay $12 for the first 6 issues. You can't beat that. I mean, you're going to pay $12 for 2 issues of crap Marvel comics. Why? Why, folks? Why? When you can go to Alterna and get Wulf and Batsy and Horace H Hoover, amongst other great comic books. The link to Alterna Comics is in the description. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a like, and by all means, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you later.